So today let us talk about let me create another class called maths or arithmetic operations. Sorry guys, I think okay, cool. So I have created a class with the name called arithmetic operations. Now tell me what is the difference you see. So I have created one method called addition. I have created another method called subtraction. Now I have created another method called multiplication. Okay. Now I'm just writing this piece of code here. Int a is equals to 10, b is equals to 20, int c is equals to, and at the end I am printing addition of these two is plus c. Okay, I have created this method. Now let me create another method called public public arithmetic operations. Try to be very careful. Hmm. So now just be very focused guys. I will ask you one question. Just type me the answers. Be very careful. I want right answers even if you're taking time. That doesn't even if you're joining from mobile, I think you should be able to see my screen. Tell me what will be the output of this piece of code. You can type in the chat. Start. So I have created a non-static method, non-static method, non-static method. This also I'm not using any static keyword, right? So what is that? I am just creating this, but I'm not calling this method anywhere. If you guys could see, I am not calling this method, but I am calling addition, I am calling subtraction, I am calling multiplication. Now what will be the output? Type in the chat for this. Everyone please type in the output. It's very simple. I have created addition, subtraction, multiplication, and then we are doing it right. If you have questions, please ask me, but please try to do it. Guys, type in the answer, please. I got only answer from one person, Shafi. Others, please type the answer. Am I audible? Okay. See, even if it is a wrong answer, I am fine with that. Okay, superb. I am getting the answers. Okay, okay. Mm, superb. That's what I want. Very good, guys. I really appreciate. Very good. See, I want to tell you one thing here. See, this is a class name. The class name is arithmetic operations. Okay guys, hold on. The class name is arithmetic operations, and there are how many methods in this? One, two, three, four, five. Total five methods are present in the class called arithmetic operation. But if you could slowly see the difference, there is one guy who is bit like very clever, or whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. See, there is a method called addition, a method called subtraction, method called multiplication, and method called main, and method called arithmetic operation. If you could see, there is something unique about this method. There is something unique about this method. So if you could see, the name of this method is exactly the name of the class name. Okay, first important point, let me make a note of it. So I can see that one of the method name is same as class name. Okay, one of the method name is same as class name. Still I am not telling you the definition. Okay, I am just telling that there is a method with the name exactly same as class name, but whenever I am running this, even though I am not calling this method, it is automatically getting called. So if you could see in the main method, I'm not calling anywhere this method. I'm not calling anywhere in this method. Yes or no? I'm just calling addition, subtraction, multiplication. I'm just calling only three methods: addition, subtraction, and multiplication. But by default, this method is getting called. So this is nothing but a constructor. So constructor is nothing but see, most of the people feel it as something new technology or something like that. Nothing. So constructor. Now let me talk about constructor. So constructor is nothing but a method, simple method like another method, but it has the name exactly same as class name. Superb. That is a very important point. So constructor is nothing but it is also one of the method, but the name of this method is exactly the name of the class name. So that is one important point. And one important next thing is it will be called automatically. Yes or no? So you are not calling it anywhere. If you could see here, so you are not calling it anywhere. Now you should get it out. So assume that if I'm not keeping all this and I'm running, nothing will happen. Hey Zakir, you told me that it is running automatically, but now it is not running, right? See, it will run automatically whenever you are creating a object for that class. Okay, now let me do one thing. So first point is constructor is nothing but is one of the method which is having the same class name, and it will be automatically called whenever you are creating a object for this class. Okay, so I'm telling that no need to call it, but it will be called whenever you are creating an object. So let me create an object alone. So let me remove all this. I'm just creating an object. Let me remove copilot. It's very fast. Okay. So I'm just creating an object for this. Let me run this once. Now, if you could see, whenever you are creating an object for a given class, constructor will be called automatically. So for that reason, even though you weren't calling it explicitly, right? The addition, multiplication, and subtraction, this guy was getting called. So let me write that point. So it will be called automatically whenever you are creating a object for that class. Okay, that is next important thing. And it does not have any return type. So if you could see, public static is missing, so obviously this is a non-static method. So it does not have an even have a return type. So that's what I'm calling. So what is a return type? So if any method you are calling, right, if it is returning something, then whatever it is returning, we will be writing that data type whatever it is returning over here. Let me, I think I am confusing you guys today. I'm not happy with the way it is going. So let me take another example quickly. So assume that I have created a method public. Instead of void, I am writing it as int. Now all these days we are writing. See, if you are returning here, you are returning what? You are returning sum. What is the type of sum? It is an integer. So here you will be writing it as int. But this guy will not return anything. So this guy will not return anything. Public, just purely the class name. So that is our constructor. So constructor is nothing but a method which has exactly the name as a class name, and it will be called automatically whenever you are creating an object for the class, and it will not have any return type. That's it. So now you know that this will be called whenever you are creating a class, and it will be automatically whenever you are creating an object for this class, and it will not have any return type. So if you are adding any return type, that will not be a constructor. Even if you add void, that will not be a constructor. So just it should be public and the class name. Just try to create the constructor. We will take one example. Everyone please start. So just write like this so you can add up the points over here. Okay, it's pretty simple guys. So it is nothing but a method, but that method name should be exactly with the class name. Yeah, come on everyone, please start off and let us try to complete it in today's session itself. I am writing what you need to do. Okay, I have written a task for you people. So I believe you will understand what is constructor more efficiently by doing this. Just go through the screen, whatever I have written. Give me a thumbs up if you understood the question. If not, I'll explain it again. Please. Cool. Very good. Chalo. Now do it on your own. It's pretty simple. You need to create a class with the name called Bluestone, and inside that there should be three methods. One is your main method, constructor, shallow. Cool. Yeah, you can share this screenshot in our WhatsApp group. We are there. So if you guys have completed, give me a thumbs up, guys. If someone wants to share your screen, please go ahead. I'm here. It's pretty simple. Just create a class with the name called Bluestone. Inside that, create a constructor. That's it. If you're done, you can type in your screenshot in our WhatsApp group. I'll help you out. Awesome, man. So you are able to understand what is a constructor right now. So a constructor is nothing but a simple method. What I was telling, it is having the name exactly as a class name, and it will be automatically called whenever you are creating an object for that, and it will not have any return type. Okay, it will not have any return type. Cool. So others, please let me know if you are done so that I'll proceed. Mm, I want thumbs up from everyone. So let me proceed. Okay, cool. Chintu, Vanilla, do you want a few more minutes? Okay, cool. Superb. See, now you understood that this guy is helpful and this guy is getting automatically called whenever you are creating an object for that, right? So instead of I want to initialize few values. Okay, I want to run this program with same set of values. Assume that instead of writing it int a is equals to and again defining int defining these values. What I can do is, as I know that this method is automatically getting called, I can declare or initialize the values here. If I am doing like this, int a is equals to 10, comma, int b is equals to 5, what will happen? Where is the thing I am doing a mistake? So it's pretty simple that I am telling int a is equals to 10, int b is equals to 5, but this is a local variable. Even though you are smart enough that, hey, I know that automatically before addition and subtraction and multiplication, this guy will be called, right? Let me initialize the values in the constructor. That way my work will be easy, right? Even though I start off with this program, even though if I start off with this program, right, it will be easy for me. But the problem here is you are declaring them as a local variable. Even though once you create an object for this class, the value of a will be 10 and b will be 5. But the problem here is these are local only to this method. So from our previous classes, you have understood that you can declare any value as a global variable by writing it here. So int a and int b. Super. Now again problem. So hey Zakir, yeah, somehow or the other way, I remember that you have declared int a comma int b inside the class, but outside of the methods. So these are instance variable or global variable. So these guys can be used anywhere. So if you could see, now the error is gone. Let me write it here. So if I'm declaring inside this, these guys are again throwing an error. So this method, I don't know A, I don't know A and B, I don't know A and B. These guys are telling I don't know all these fellows. So I'm telling, okay, let me overcome this problem by declaring them outside. Int A, int B. So these are your instance variable. You know that. But you also know that this constructor will be called automatically, right? So now if you are not declaring anything for time being, system what it will do, it will set the value of a as 0, b as 0. But whenever you are creating an object for this, right, you understood that I have a constructor and this will be called automatically. Okay, so now that this guy is getting called automatically, right? Let me write the values of A and B here. So A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 5. Superb. See, what I'm trying to tell here is I am making use of the constructor to the best of my knowledge. So I know that this guy will be called automatically, right? So obviously now what will happen? Once I create this object, system will call this method. Okay, so now system will set the value of a is equals to 10 and b is equals to 5. Previously in the class they were 0 and 0. If you could remember, we have done one task, right, from our previous classes. That's the reason I'm telling please join from laptops. Okay, it will be easy or else you'll forget, guys, for sure. So now a is 10 and b is 5. So that's the beauty of your constructor. So constructor, the main purpose of the constructor is to initialize the values. Initialize the values. Okay, so let me run it now and let me check it out. So even though inside this method you are not declaring a and b, even though in the subtraction method you are not declaring a and b, even though in your multiplication method you are not declaring a and b, this constructor is automatically assigning the value. So the main purpose of the constructor is to initialize the values. Let me go and run this once. See, I am just setting up the values, but I am not calling addition, subtraction, and these things, right? Let me call them obj dot addition, obj dot subtraction, obj dot multiplication. Okay, now let me run this program. Okay, so addition is 10 and what is that? Subtraction is 5 and multiplication is this thing. Okay, assume that if I'm not giving these values over here, I'm not giving this value, so see what will happen. That also we need to check. That is how you need to learn. Try to think in every angle. I may be confusing you, but I am doing it for a reason. I want to think you like a, at least I mean try to get confused now itself, but not outside of the class. If I'm running it, what will be the answer? Please go ahead and type me in the chat. Please look at the code and tell me what will be the answer of this. That is how you need to learn, guys. Tease your brain. What will be the answer now? Fast. Sadik, Vanilla, Lokesh, Imran, Shelfi, Godfrey. Superb, guys. Very good. Someone is telling 000. Very good. Okay. I see answer only from one person. Hmm. This is a constructor 00. Awesome, guys. I really, really, really appreciate. Superb, superb. I am happy. So the way I started, I wasn't happy with myself, but you made my day by understanding the topic. Imran, there should be another 0 because we are calling three methods here. Superb. And Lokesh, your answer is more precise and perfect. Ideally, it should be addition method. Okay, cool. See, guys, what we are doing here, we are initializing E and B, but we are not setting up the values. So what we can do is, as I know, I have a constructor. I have a constructor. Let me set up the values here. So A is equals to 10 and B is equals to 5. So the beauty of the constructor is it is used to initialize the values and it will be called whenever you are creating a object for that. So let me run this. So now if you could see, if someone is asking what is a constructor, you guys know constructor is nothing but a special method that is having the name exactly as the same name. It is simple method, guys, but the name of this guy is exactly the name as this class name, and it will be automatically called whenever you are creating a object for that class. Okay, so I know that it will be automatically called, right? So I can make use of the constructor to initialize the values. So that is the beauty of the constructor. Now let me ask you questions again. uh, Now what will be the output of this program? Go ahead and tell me soon. Be very careful. Be very, very, very careful and type in the answers. The class name is arithmetic operations. I have method with multiplication. I have method with subtraction. I have method with addition. I have method with main. I have method with arithmetic operations. I want the answer now. What will be the output of this program on your screen? Someone is telling it will not call constructor. Okay. Or tell me what will be the output. Okay. Shelfie is telling that it will print this is a constructor and it will print 15 5 5. Okay, I don't see any answers from Vanilla and Hakim, Javeria. So if you're not understanding, guys, please let me know. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Mm. Okay, superb. See, as I was telling, right, let us do as many mistakes as today itself. Let me go to the definition of constructor. So constructor is nothing but a method that is having exactly the name as the class name. Rule number one is pass. So arithmetic operations and the name is arithmetic operations. Okay, next thing, it will be called automatically whenever you are creating an object for this. Okay, I'm telling that it will be called automatically whenever you are creating an object for this. And the third rule is it will not have any return type. It will not have any return type. Any, see, purposefully I have written A and Y, any return type. But here you are telling that there is one of the return type called void. So if you are adding anything, then this is not a constructor. This is like a normal method. This is like a normal method. So this is not a constructor. If you are running this, what will happen? It will not call this method. It will not call this method. So you will not be setting any values for A and B. So system will set the values for A and B, that is 0 and 0. For that reason you will be seeing it as 0, 0 and 0. So I believe Shafi, Shelfie, and who are the other people? You guys understood, right? So where you have done the mistake. So it should not even have the return type. So then only it is a constructor. See, now it is printing. This is a constructor. If I'm just adding a simple void also, simple void also, see the output. So previously it was constructor. Now let me run this addition method, subtraction method, and this thing. Okay, multiplication. So this is about constructor. So constructor is this thing. So now let me give you a task for you people. So try to do that. Let us see how better we can do it. Mm. Chalo everyone, complete this task now itself within the class. Start. Whatever I have highlighted. Chalo, start. If you guys have understood the question, please give me a thumbs up. Say this task, constructor task 2. Come on, go ahead. Start. So what I'm telling here is create a class with the name physics operations. Inside that create three non-static methods with the below code, whatever it is. Okay. I am trying to create three methods. So I'm working on an operation for performing checking the weight, potential energy, force due to gravity. So everywhere you know that you will be using a constant called gravity, gravity, gravity. So you guys are smart enough now. What you'll be doing is now you'll create a instance variable with the name called gravity. So what is instance variable? So this is your instance variable. And after creating the instance variable, do not assign any value to that. So I'm telling that you'll just write float gravity, but you'll not assign any value to that. Now create a constructor and then initialize a value for that as 9.18 float. So instead of int, I am using it as float. I told you right very clearly. Whatever we have learned in the previous classes, I'll be connecting that. I'll not leave you there itself. So if you are missing any class, it's difficult for you. Okay. Sadiq understood the question. Any questions? Sadiq, are you there? Chintu? Okay. Chintu, are you there? Good man. Good. Hello, start off. I'll be on mute for 2 to 3 minutes just to follow whatever is written. So this is nothing but a rehearsal of what we had done in the previous classes, but at the same time what we are learning today. So if you could see, this question will cover everything whatever we have learned today. You're talking about static, non-static, instance variable, which we covered as part of variables. It will cover float, which we spoke out as part of the data types, and it is also covering constructor, what we have discussed today. Go ahead. I want this piece of code in everyone's mission because tomorrow there is a continuation again for this. I'll just give for 4 minutes. Please complete it. Hey, sorry guys, I'm audible. If you are having questions, yes, please go ahead. I'm there. It's 8:28. Yeah. Who wants to go first? Yes, please go ahead. Share your screen. Others, please continue. I'll let us see what is the doubt. Yes, please go ahead, Vanilla. Uh, that's what. See, super question. Now go to my question, whatever I have shared. Uh, you know that gravity is a constant, right? Yes or no? Go, you know that gravity is a constant, and instead of writing it multiple times, place that gravity inside your constructor. And hold on. See, even again, I'm specifically telling that do not add it as a local variable inside your constructor. That is also I have written. I have also written that please declare it as an instance variable, then assign the value inside your constructor. Okay, I hope you are getting me right. It takes a lot of time to come up with these kind of questions. Good that you are asking questions. Very good. Yes, please go ahead. Now I think Shelfie or Shafi, you have question? Please share your screen. Who is that? Mm, you guys are actually writing small piece of codes. You guys are doing really good. Who is sharing the screen now? Please speak up, guys. I can't understand. Who is sharing this? Sure. Why can't? Shall I do it in WhatsApp? That will be easy for you, right? You can. Okay. Superb, superb. See, guys, I may look odd. The way I teach may be odd. It's not like I'm completing the task and going. I'm coming up with questions that will help you out only. Okay. Now, if someone is asking you a constructor and someone is asking you a data type, everything you can easily handle now. I'll be sharing this sheet at the end. Mm. See, very good. So for that reason, if you are asking questions, I'll be very happy. Let me share the question here. Okay, I have shared the question. Okay. Good. Lokesh, I have shared the question in the WhatsApp. You can look it out. Okay. You got it, Lokesh, or anyone can someone confirm, guys, please. Awesome. Yeah, Shafi, share your screen, man. Shafi, you need to unmute yourself even you want to speak with me. Please unmute yourself. Shafi, I'm not able to hear you if you are speaking. For some reason, I'm not able to hear you. You need to check your mic settings or what. Okay, share your screen. I can understand. Just to share your screen. Open Eclipse. Open Eclipse. Mm. So you are creating Bluestone, but that was not the question, right? Hover over your mouse on that and click on that. Hold on. Hover over that message. Copy paste everything, but copy only on a record class. Okay. Uh, can you copy paste the code in Chat GPT? Control A, Control C, Control A, total thing. See, this is how you need to debug. So it is telling that you are creating a compact constructor. So that's we will see how you can overcome that problem. Or else you can copy paste the code in the chat, total code in the chat. And why you are creating it with Bluestone? That is done, right? I have given you another task now. Hmm. Share in the chat, in our WhatsApp chat. I'll look into it. Hmm. Who is there? Chintu, where you are, man? Shelfie, are you there? Sadik. Hmm. Once you are done, okay, cool. Go ahead. Control V. Who is sharing the screen now? Shafi, please make sure that you are having proper mic settings. Okay. Uh, Go ahead, Shelfie. Mm, okay. See, everyone, Shelfie has created a very good piece of code and he is having some issues. Very good, Shelfie. I wanted this. I want some student who will make this mistake. Now, you try to understand what is the mistake you are doing. At line number 5, you have declared a variable called gravity. Okay. Give it as float. Okay, that is one mistake. No, no, no. Still, that will not work. See, line number 5, you are creating a global variable with the name called gravity. Okay. Again, at line number 17, you are creating a local variable called gravity because you are declaring it as a data type. So again, it will think like this gravity is specific only to this method. So remove that float. No need to declare it again. Hmm. Once you delete it, see what's the color coding now? It went to now run it. Okay, happy. So what you understood today is if you are declaring any variable, again if you are redeclaring it, it will be treated as some new value. It will be treated like a local variable and the scope of that local variable will only be limited to that method inside that method. So it was not coming out of that. Now you have declared it as an instant variable, but all that you are doing is you are just assigning a value for that variable. Okay. Superb. So now if someone is asking our Shelfie what is a constructor, he'll say a constructor is very simple, man. It's one of the methods similar to the class name, and the thing is it will not even have a return type. Even void, if you are writing, it will not have a constructor. My main use of the constructor is to initialize the values. Superb, right? Because you're just initializing. You are not declaring. If you are writing it as float gravity, you are declaring. But you are just initializing. Okay. I hope you got what is a constructor, right? Now open a Word file and write a notes for that on your own. You can stop your screen share and now see the beauty of this examples is if you are doing it, you'll not forget it. I can give very good notes. Just type in ChatGPT. It will give me a beautiful notes for me. If you're not understanding, that will not help me out. Imran, how about you, man? Yeah, have you posted in our WhatsApp chat? You got the answer too. Very good, very good. Okay, awesome, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm really, really happy the way you are doing it and the way you are setting up. So, and someone asked me in class you didn't call out gravity. I hope you guys got the answer why we haven't called out. And I see that Shelfie is having issue with the laptop mic. Okay, I'll come back to you. And Sadiq and Vinila, I am yet to get answers from you people. The reason why I am so slow, the reason why I'm hunting you guys or after you guys is because without this you will not be able to learn anything. These are kind of basic things, very basic things. We have completed around 25% of very basic things. Okay. Mm, mm. So to those who have completed, I repeat, to those who have completed, try to get one second, where is the code? Mm. Try to add another constant like 5 value, 5 is equals to 3.14, and try to add two more methods, area of circle pi r square and perimeter of circle 2 pi r. I'm very good at mathematics, I can tell you all the formulas. In the same thing whatever you have written, right, add two more methods, area of circle, perimeter of circle. Perimeter is nothing but you call that as chuttukolata in Telugu. That's all. Go ahead. Sadiq, please share your screen. If you are having any issues, I'll help you out, man. Good. And Hakim, Javeri, are you there? See, there is no wrong, there is no right in my class. I'll help you out, even if it is a very, very, very simple issue. All that I need is you need to learn. Go ahead. Sadiq, are you sharing? Okay, okay. Mm, okay. Zaveria, can you please speak up? Okay, you can speak up. I'm there to help you out, right? If you're doing any question, any mistake, you will learn how to speak in group. You will come out of fear. That's what you need, right? Even though you got a lot of talent, if you're not speaking, interior can't help you. Even if you're like 90% in 10th, 90% in inter, 90% in BTech, and if you're not able to express that in front of the person who want to assess your skill, that's difficult. Please come out of that fear. Go ahead. Speak up, whatever you want to. Have you completed? You can unmute yourself and you can speak up. Okay, Vanilla, have you completed? Superb. You can post the output like location. Awesome, awesome. You can share the screenshot in our group. People will look at if you have done any mistakes. See, that's what I need. Be vocal in the class. See, it is like our team. That's what you need to feel. Okay. Sadiq, are you done? Okay. Are you stuck somewhere? Do you need my help? Mm. At line number 13. Where is that method force due to gravity? That method is missing, right? Mm. Okay. So delete line number 13. That is fine. Still, line number 13. You can write that piece of code or comment it out. That should be fine. Now create a constructor. Mm, good. Now create a constructor. How to create a constructor? Constructor is nothing but another method, right? Write it anywhere. Not inside that. You cannot create a method inside a method, right? So the power of that guy is still for super right there or right anywhere. Give one more for bracket at line number 29. Mm, mm. Okay, so that is ending your class. Now write a method with the name called public. Mm. You are creating a constructor, right? So copy the class name exactly at line number 3. Double click on that. Double click. Hey, double click, man. Very good. See, if you are with me, right, you learn many things. Mm. Chalo, create a method. Very good. Mm. Now open flower braces and close flower braces. Inside that, declare the value of gravity. Gravity is equals to how much I have given? Uh, 18 F. Superb. Semicolon. Run. Okay, happy? Awesome, man. Very good, very good. See, knowingly or unknowingly, you guys are now in a position to understand what is a instance variable, what is a global variable, what are data types, what is a static method, what is a non-static method, what is a constructor. Because this simple task, what I have given, covers all the things whatever we have discussed. So please, 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 please try to join from laptop. Very good, man. Godfrey. Very good, Chintu. I really, really appreciate. But please try to be vocal in the calls, guys. So what will happen is there is one more thing coming in pipeline. Every Thursday, you need. I will give you the flexibility, or I'll tell you. I'll break you into 3 teams. and whatever we have discussed in that up to that date, I will be giving you one topic and you need to give a reverse KT on that. I think everyone is fine with that. Please give me a thumbs up, even though if you're not liking it, but still let us go and do it. I strongly believe that in my lifetime, till since my childhood, if you want to learn something, teach it. You will never forget it. Mark my words, guys. Okay. Every Thursday, I'll be dividing the teams, and you guys should give me an example, and you need to give me the topic. You can use any source, whatever you can create a screen, beautiful presentation, or whatever it is. Okay. Every Thursday, I'll create the teams now, and the teams will be changing again. Okay. Let us be like a team, help out each other. If someone got something new, post it in our group. Hey, I am stuck here. Please help me out, guys. Hey, I got this new question. Can someone help me out? Hey, we can do better way, please post it there. Okay, so with that, I am done for today. I got to know that you guys understood what is a constructor now. Okay, what is a constructor now? This Thursday I'll be giving the topics and you guys need to come up with an examples. So till date, if someone is asking you any questions, you guys are in a position to answer them. Please give me thumbs up if that is true. Awesome. Very good, guys. Very good. So tomorrow we will continue with our session and I'll come up with a very beautiful question so that you will understand it more efficiently. So you got to know that what is a constructor, how you can make use of it. Tomorrow we will talk about are there any different types of constructor? Hey Zakir, I see that you have given one problem that is nothing but gravity. Very good. What if I want to have two copies of these methods? One to calculate the weight potential energy on the earth and one to calculate the weight and potential energy on the moon, because the gravity value will change on the moon, right? So let us try to solve it tomorrow and let us try to see how we can make use of different types of constructors. See, today I just use the word called constructor, constructor, constructor. But tomorrow I have just given you a hint that there are different types of constructors. So let us try to understand and let us try to make use of different types of constructors. And slowly, you guys are not understanding, but you guys are writing a small piece of code for one of the application. Yes or no? You are part of one group where you are writing the code for calculating weight, potential energy, all those stuff. So these guys, it will be the same code what they will be using in the backend, but you guys are doing it now itself. Very good. Okay, I am good. Tomorrow we'll talk about different types of constructors. If you guys are happy with what you have learned today, just give me a thumbs up. If you have any feedback, give it to me. Just stay back if you are having any questions or if you guys feel like uncomfortable speaking in the group. Okay, I'm done for today. Please drop off if you don't have any questions. And Ruhi, please try to do the same thing, whatever we have done today. I have posted the question also so that it will be easy for you. Chalo, cool guys. Thank you everyone. If no questions, please drop off. Shafi. Okay, stay back, Shafi, if you have questions. But seems like you're having. Okay, Vanilla, any questions? Okay. Yeah, share your screen, please. I'm there. Shelfie, you need to work with your mic. I'm not able to hear you. Okay. You can call me on mobile. I'll help you out. Once I'm done, I'll call you back on the mobile. Yes, Vanilla, please share your screen. Yeah. Mm, mm. Okay, let us okay, write it down. Mm, mm. That is fine. I want to understand you. So for that reason, I have myself given the code, right? Mm, mm. into mm, mm, potential energy is equals to mass into gravity into height. Capital E, give capital E. I told you, right? Camel casing. Let us practice all the things now itself. Okay, I am there to help you. Is equals to is equals to no. It should be small p only. Starting letter should be small letter. Mm, very good. Mass into mgh. Do you remember this formula? We were making use of it, right? Mass into gravity into height. H-A-G-H-T. Hold on. Okay. System. SISO. Enter. SISO. SYSO. Just type SISO. No. SYSO. Control space. Con control space. And that's it. Okay. Now just type. That's it. Mm, space. 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 Plus POTEN. कंट्रोल स्पेस कंट्रोल स्पेस जस्ट गिव कंट्रोल स्पेस पीओ पीओ लिख दो आप हाँ दे दो ना आ जाएगा हाँ एंटर दे दो आ गया ना आपका वेरिएबल हाँ सी एंटर आ गो एंटर आओ एंटर करो आप हाँ सी दैट्स व्हाट ओके एंड यू हैव डन सम मिस्टेक एट लाइन नंबर 29 प्लीज टेल मी हाँ लाइन नंबर 29 व्हाट्स द मिस्टेक यू शुड गिव सेमीकोलन एंड या हाँ चलेगा ओके ओके मार दो हम्म सी cancel click on cancel at line number 9 what is the mistake you have given the method name as capital W and here you are giving a small w right okay now run it and where you are declaring the gravity value tell me it is default value 0 but I want to declare it as 0 9.18 right so you can make use of line number 18 19 pe give the value of the gravity is equals to what is the value I have given 9.18 f 8 f for that reason I told tomorrow let us do one question, right? Very good. Uh, give semicolon, semicolon. Mm. First thing, this is not a constructor at all because constructor will not have static. Remove that static. Remove that static. And constructor will not even have return type. Remove void also. Yes or no? That's what we discussed, right? Now try to run this. Mhm. Return type and it is not anything. చెప్పనన్నా ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగు క్లాస్లో ఉన్నా సూపర్ ఓకే నవ్ యూ అండర్స్టూడ్ రైట్ వెరీ గుడ్ యా కాల్ ఓన్లీ వెయిట్ yes that's it comment now itself let us do line number 10 go to line number 10 comment it out comment कर दो उसे now run it you will see only wait as the answer 1 second okay right click and run it up right click slowly do it right click run as आगना ना कोटको run as उसके ऊपर दबा दो run as java application hold on this screen okay cool Good. Okay, you are getting only so you can control whatever method you want to run from the what is that main method. Okay, good. So and for your question, right? Hey Zakir, you can directly give check that checkbox. Okay, there was one checkbox, right? Always check something. Check that checkbox. You'll not get that pop-up window every time. Uh, Try to run the same way what you did now. Nothing. Nothing to worry. Yeah. I think you are getting some pop-up window, right? ओके आ गए तो उसके ऊपर ऑलवेज चेक बोल के चेक बॉक्स रहता इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली सेव ओके आई होप यू आर गुड राइट चलो ओके जी थैंक यू बाय tomorrow you will get the answer for your question okay yeah it's a really valid one yes see you're telling that hey Zakir why to create a constructor why to assign a value I can directly give it as instance variable right hmm कल चलो कल देखते हैं उसे सस्पेंस रहने दो चलो भाई Shelfie can you please speak up now still I'm not able to hear you see if you are able to hear me just give me thumbs up Shelfie Shafi, are you able to? Okay. Do one thing, bring your laptop today, and anyhow, you'll be coming to my home, right? We'll discuss, okay? Chalo, bye. But try to set your mic. I'll look into that today, anyhow, you're coming. Bye. Okay.